All right, the content continues. I am just leaving watching Together. Together stars Alison Brie and Dave Franco. This is one that I was really looking forward to, especially after watching Weapons, because I was originally supposed to watch Together like a few weeks ago, but I watched Weapons first this past Saturday, and now I've just gotten to watch Together. Today's Monday at the time that I'm recording this. Just the afternoon show. I had the theater to myself, which I really will actually enjoy when that happens because it adds on to the fear factor a little bit. And this movie has scarier moments than Weapons. Weapons, everybody's talking about how it's scary, it's amazing, it's the scariest movie. That movie's not scary at all. This one actually has a couple of scary moments, and being in the theater, one by myself, kind of amped that up a little bit. I do wish there was more people in the theater so I can get a little bit more of that audience vibe because I do like that. But it was nice having it to myself. It was cool. I actually used the recliner this time, just kind of laid up a little bit. But like Weapons, Together is a slow burn. Weapons, I think, if I were to go between the two, which is funny because I think Sinners, of the three that I've watched so far, Sinners, Weapons, Together, Sinners is the most rewatchable movie. The action's cool, and then also the story elements and the themes it presents are also really, really cool. And I feel like I missed some things there that I need to rewatch. Weapons, the way that it goes about the story is more engaging than Together. Together is just kind of your normal run of the mill story of, there's something that's happening, that's affecting the couple. One, it affects the husband, or not the husband, but it affects Dave Franco's character first. Then it starts to affect Alison Brie after there's something they do together, which it was cool, it was inventive. But then there's something about the reveal of new information that how that always goes in a horror movie. It's the same formulaic response to how that goes, and I like how Weapons kind of changed that, flipped a few of those things on its head with how it told its story, because you're seeing the same story from different perspectives. Together, kind of for me, now that I think about it, after watching Weapons, now watching this Together, I thought I would like Together more. It's scarier, but it's also a one and done for me. Like I would never have to watch this movie again. And I just said that about Weapons, but now after watching Together, I could watch Weapons again. I think I'd still enjoy it, even though I know what's gonna go down. Neither has like a crazy twist. I kind of had a feeling as things were going in Together what was going on with one of the people involved in this essentially cult that's causing certain things to happen. This movie also doesn't answer a whole lot, doesn't give you a lot of information on things. You kind of have to put the pieces together yourself. So it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle of a movie, but not a whole lot of pieces. Just a number where you're like, okay, this is happening here. If this person said this way, they're showing this visually. I'm going to gather that this is actually what's happening with this particular character, or this is what's going to go down. The beginning of the movie right away lets you know what you're in for. And so that I appreciate. You go to this movie based on the trailers, you know what you want, and you get it. So that aspect I love. So Together, it's a fun movie. Dave Franco isn't one of my favorite actors. Like, Alison Brie's really good in this. Dave Franco, this character works for him, but there are moments where I'm just like, I just don't like his style of acting. The way he goes about different characters, it looks like he's reading the script, or like he's just being himself and not really playing a character. It just doesn't come off very authentic for me. So he kind of takes me out of it a little bit, but this character in particular, he did pretty well. But there are moments where I'm just kind of like, all right, can we just get on with what's going to go down? Because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen towards the end, and you're just waiting for that to come. So there are moments of that, but comedic moments in this one too. There are, but the horror elements I think really lend better in this movie than what I saw in Weapons. So that I enjoyed too. Have you seen Together? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Again, I feel like we're eating. We're eating. Horror fans, we're eating good. I'm not mad at that. There's just little gripes I have here and there with some of these movies, but for the most part, I feel like we're getting some good stuff. I still gotta watch Bring Her Back. I haven't watched that yet. I know there's a couple other ones that are coming out. I think Don't Let Them In or Don't Go In. Do Not Enter, I think. Maybe that's what it is. That's another one coming up pretty soon that I'm looking forward to. There's a few. There's a few that are coming up that I'm really excited for. I think even Frankenstein on Netflix from Guillermo del Toro. That's going to be fun. So there's a number that I'm looking forward to. We're eating good. I'm going to continue this train of getting into these movies and checking things out and let you know what I think. So that's what's on my mind today, hence the name of the channel. Let me know your thoughts on Together in the comments below, or anything else horror related that you watched that maybe I should check out. I'll let you know if I haven't, but I do want to check them out and then give you my thoughts. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.